Hi guys, it's Rachel and I'm here with this week's plan with me, which is for the first week in February. I can't believe it's got to February already. Craziness. So the design team have chosen a theme of romantic for next week, so I thought I would try and stick with that. So I'm going to use my cherry blossom kit, and I've got all the different bits of that here, plus some February monthly headers, and I've also picked out a really super cute little paperclip that I got from Little Miss Daisy Rose on Etsy, whose paperclip shop is probably my current favourite one, so I'm going to use that as well, just as a little bit of an accent. So without further ado, let's get cracking on. So I've not even yet done my February monthly view, which is really unusual for me. So I'm kind of working off sticky notes there. So I'm actually just going to put my sticky notes up ahead, because when I put something in on a sticky note, I always write the date down as well on it, because then if it falls out, I know where to put it back to. It's very logical. Let's see. And let's face it, I'm nothing if not logical. Okay, so here we go. Let's make a start. So first thing I'm going to do is pop down my headers and the full boxes which come as part of the basic weekly kit, and I tend to have those across the centre. Here we go. Right, I'm actually going to keep that one because it's like a bit of a quote one, so I'm going to keep that to use probably up here in a thankful thought area, or just somewhere else to make it really lovely and pretty. So definitely this year I seem to have switched over to this kind of no white space planning, and I'm quite enjoying it. I've definitely settled in to a bit of a style and a bit of a routine with it now. And it's, you know, I mean, people always say, oh, I don't know, when I get my new planner, how do I make it look so fantastic like everybody else's that I see? And you know, you can get a little bit, I think a little bit almost intimidated. But the thing that you've got to remember, or the thing I think you need to remember, is that often when you see like Plan With Me videos, or you see spreads on Facebook or Instagram, and you're thinking, wow, that's amazing, I just couldn't put that together, is that sometimes those people have been planning for quite a while. I mean, you know, for me it's been 3 years thereabouts, and really my style's changed so much over those years. And I think the best thing you can do if you're really intimidated by your new planner, and don't want to write in it for fear of spoiling it, is go and photocopy a page and have a practice, or you know, just have a play around. But I think you do just sometimes just have to jump in and make a start somewhere. So I always used to do that. So when I was testing out like a different colour coding system or something, because I used to colour code a lot, then I would use something like a page at the back, because I knew that come June, July, when the new planners are released, I'd probably buy a new one anyway. And so I'd use one of the pages of the month that I wouldn't be using. I cannot stick straight today. Dear me. And I'd just test it out and see how it worked, whether it worked for me, did it look okay, did I like it, did I not, and just kind of try things out and see how it goes. Okay, so I'm just debating, I just want to have a look back at some of my other spreads. I can't decide at the moment whether I like my weekend banners at the top, or I've got one there, the one orange snowflake, or if I like them at the bottom. I think I like them at the top. So yes, that's fine. So I was just thinking about how many to do headers I'm going to need on the top. So before I do those though, I'm going to put on the ombre checklists, and let's have a think. I'm debating whether to keep it a little bit kind of colour themed or to mix it all up. And I'm thinking I might try, like I did with this past week, keeping it a little bit colour themed. So I'm not going to go for the exact same, but I want something that's going to coordinate. Or shall I just mix it all up? Oh, decisions. Let's do a couple where it's themed and then see how it looks. So what I mean by that is, like, here it's this kind of pretty taupe colour that's going on. This is more of a sort of the wood, so I use that one. Oh, excuse me, I'm full of a cold again. So frustrating. seem to get rid of one coal just to get another one. And then coming up on there. So let's see. I think we'll go with a pink. Pretty pink. There we go. So yeah, so just take time and try out your own style and see what works for you, and try not to get intimidated by what other people do. If anything, just take inspiration from it, and you know, if you see something that you like, give it a go. See how it works for you. That would be the best way of dealing with those. Okay. Oh my word, that's wonky. Seriously can't stick straight. Never mind. Never can when it's on camera. It's daft, really. Okay, so for the 6th and 7th, I'm just thinking that I may actually... Oh, I've only got one of them. I was debating about doing a half box there with some washi on the top and then the weekend banner up the top, which I might do actually by using some of these, or I might just leave it for now and just come back to that little area there. So let's get these on in the meantime. Alright, so to do, I'm going to use the pinks I think rather than the red, although the red could work. Let's put that one sort of slightly down and have a look. So actually the red could work quite nicely and just make it pop a little bit. No, I like the pink. Oh, do I like the red? No, actually I'm feeling the red. We're going to go with red. I suppose I could have a mixture. So much choice. Can't cope with having all this choice. For somebody who likes things to be just, you know, this is the way it is. But because the days of the week are in red, I think that'll work quite well. Okay, let's get the other ones down. So... there we go. Oh, the sun's coming out, that's nice. Although it's making some nice big shadows for you now. And then today I think we're going to stick, yeah, I think we're going to stick with the reddish kind of colours going down here. As you may not be able to see, but I can see in the detail on the cherry blossoms is that there is some of that deep red in there too. So, if you don't have the February headers and you're wanting to use this kit, there are the new set of headers that I've released that have got all greens, pinks and purples and blues in, so that you've got a nice mixture that you can mix and match with any of the coordinating kits that I already have in store. And they look really pretty together. I've not got any to hand because, to be very honest with you, I use my stock boxes to put a support onto film from, so I can't just grab one for you to show you. But they are rather pretty and they work really well. So this kind of coordinating collections is definitely an area that I'm trying to go down and get a few out each month, because then you've got lots of choice, whether you want to do themes or colours or, you know, however you want to do it. There we go. And some of you who've watched my channel for a while might notice that I have actually switched my usual vinyl stickers for repositionable ones this week, which I'm quite glad of because, as I say, I don't seem to be able to stick straight. But yeah, I thought I would give it a go and see how I got on. Oh, now shall I go to the pink there? No, we'll stick with the reds. I was just thinking whether to make the weekend look a bit different. Yeah, so I thought I'd try out the repositionables ones for once, which are lovely and thin, and they go down so smoothly, it has to be said. Okie doke, so that's down for my to-dos. I still haven't got that one right. And today's sections. Okay, there we are, that's better. So the next thing I'm going to do is, I quite like glancing back at some of my previous weeks and just checking how I've done things previously. I want to make sure that I've got, or check whether I've got, the right colours for nursery and teaching. Oh, and I've left that in there because I was going to try and use it as well. Good. And whilst we're on it, can I just show you these that are absolutely awesome? These are from Dani at Chocho and Mimi. And the little laundry stickers that say like laundry today or naked tomorrow. I just think that's hilarious. Actually, I'm going to leave those out and see if I can get some in. I've got some weather icons from her as well. Not quite fit. I think they're a little bit too bright at this point for me to use there. But they are rather fabulous. So, there's the teaching stickers. And nursery stickers are hiding in here somewhere as well. Let's see what we've got. This, I had a few questions about this. This is where I keep all of my kind of non-theme stickers that I've got. So this is a Woodland Cottage Farm cover. It's just got an A5 folder in it, A5 pockets, and then I've just got things arranged pretty much, sort of event stickers, icons, arrows and teardrops, samplers and things that just kind of have different ones on. Again, household related stuff, post, there's always lots of post things to deal with, school and nursery, and then birthday stuff. So that's kind of where I pull from for just if I need a sticker for a specific thing that isn't in a kit. And the desk is already starting to look wonderfully messy, which is always good. So, teaching stickers. Yeah, look at that. I haven't got anything that's going to go with the pink, but I have got red. So, teaching's going to end up being in red this week. And nursery, what have I got left over? Oh, I've got red again. Might try the red. Or I might end up with, it's going to have to be red, isn't it? Because I haven't got any other ones on there. You can see I do it in pairs. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go with red for teaching and nursery this week. So that's that chosen. And so now I'm going to start working from the bottom upwards. I've just remembered I want some February meal planning stickers because I've been using those as well. So let me just go and grab those. I can't quite remember where I've put them. See if they're in here. So this one, this other file has all of my monthly stuff in. You can see I get a lot from Scribble Prints, Linu. Aha, February. So this is where I keep my ones. Come on, is there any February meal planner? There isn't going to be any in here now, is there? Nope. Let's go and have another hunt. I saw them the other day. Sorted. So found those as well because I've started using my bottom section for sort of little things of meals and nursery and stuff, and I do apologise. Well, it started raining, so I may have to do a little bit of judicious editing later. Okay, so let's get some washi across the bottom and start filling in down here. Oh, I think that goes that way up. There we are. Okay, and then I'm going to pop in the nursery days for Elizabeth. And I'm just thinking whether I want any washi underneath this. Let's just have a see, or if I'm going to let it have some blank space, perhaps. Yes, I think we will let it have a little bit of blank space. So I'm going to put next strip a little bit further up. Ooh, unless. See what I mean about experimenting? It's always fun. Let's have that on there. And just try this out. and then the zigzag in between. Oh, I ripped that one a little bit, never mind. So then these can sit here. And then my meal planning stickers, I think we'll go with a 7, and I'm going to have to alternate colours a little bit because I don't really want to do red and red. I'm going to go there. Yeah, that's working for me, that's good. Let's put another nursery one in on Friday. Now working completely backwards in the week, but never mind, that's fine by me, it works out. And another meal planning one. Let's have a look at which shade of pink. Yeah, those work quite nicely. Get these as straight as I can. And then a pale pink. And a sort of dusky pink colour. And you're going to lift just and so, which is fine for how we are. There we go. And now let's do the other side. Okay. So to be a little bit gentle with the zigzags because obviously a little bit more stress on the paper than it's been cut, so just take a little more care when you're taking them off. Okay, let's have a look at that. So 2 nursery days on Monday and Tuesday. That means I get my work days. And then pop in the meal plan stickers for the rest of the week as well. Not sure what I'll do there. I'll probably find something to pop in. And meal plan stickers, so we want a dusky pink about here. And then the light pink, yes it was that one. And another dusky pink. These kind of monthly items are great for just getting, so you've got different shades of particular colours as well to mix in with any other kits. So, you know, do have a think about picking them up if there's something that you might use later on in the year and stuff. Okay, so this bit down here is still a little bit work in progress over the last few weeks. And this is what I was saying about earlier about your planning style developing. So I'd kind of, as some of you know, I always used to have like my 3 gifts down there, my 1,000 gifts challenge, which I've moved into a different planner now. Then I was just having nursery and meal planning as a little things section. Same there. This past week, I've actually included a little bit more in that little thing. So things like where we've had like TV night or where I've had little bits and bobs to do in the evenings. I've kind of added those in as well. Yeah, not really finding it so much. I don't like that it jumps about. I kind of feel like I just need it straight across in the same sort of place. So I am going to go ahead and just put in my little things header straight at the bottom of here. And oh, I wasn't going to go with that colour. Oh, I'm not using the pinks, am I? I'm using the other ones. Silly me. There we go. I'll just take a few of those off ready. So yeah, so I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to just keep it consistently across the bottom. And then fill in gaps. So I'm probably going to use half boxes for evenings and then fill in any gaps with, like, leave space for photos, because I quite like adding in photographs that I use my little Polaroid zip for, or just anything else that I want to jot down, really, a little journaling area. I don't do that quite so much in here now that I've set up in my other planner for that, but it's still nice to have that little opportunity, that space that's built in to be used as I want to. That's what I mean about this, you know, there's no right or wrong, you've just got to kind of go with it and find what works with you, and don't be afraid to experiment a bit. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to pop in a strip of washi to split the weekend off. I can never remember it. Yes, it is that side that I need. And I think I'm going to use that one. Really, really pretty. Pretty, pretty colours. That's what life's all about. Pretty colours. Because let's face it, if you look at pretty things, it makes you feel better. If you feel better, you're more likely to be nice to people. If you're nice to people, it makes a difference in their life. And if it makes a difference in their life, then well, that's a good thing. There you go. Rachel's philosophy for today. Okay, so next bit that we're going to put in then, again, you know, I keep flicking back to previous weeks, seeing what I've done that works and what I like and how it's sat quite nicely for me. I'm going to put in my teaching stickers, but this week, normally I sit them about here. I'm actually going to sit them over here to this week, just because I want to. No, because I just want to try and give a little bit more space there too. So no, I'm going to sit them over the header actually. Yeah, we'll go over the header area. That's good. So teach and teach. I'm quite liking the little pops of red that are coming in on this cherry blossom. I think it's working quite nicely on Friday. Okay. And now I'm going to go to my half boxes and put some half boxes in for evening activities. But before I do that, I do want to put in some washi just to make like a little visual break. So let's go for, again, trying to keep a little bit of consistency in the colours. So I need something a bit grey there. So I think we'll use this one here. I'll go with that there. Oh, I will stick a sticker straight today. And I need another sort of grey one there, so I use this wood effect. And carry that on. A pinkish one. I think I'm going to use this one with all the different blossoms on it. And obviously I'm not teaching there, so I probably want a thicker strip really. Is that going to be the right kind of size? Yeah, that's fine. So by the time I layer a half box on it, some of this is, no, we'll make it the thicker one. We will make it the thickest one. Oh, get the right way up. There we go. And then the rest of that's going to disappear under a bit of the half box anyway. It's going to sit there. And I don't want to use exactly the same, so I think I might actually pick up that one and see what that's like. Thursday there, and I've done it again. I need the thick one, don't I, for there? Dear me. Get with it, Rachel. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use that one that's in my hand. That's quite nice, quite cute. And then the weekend ones, because my weekend evenings generally don't have things on, I'm actually just going to leave that blank for now. I've done that this week, and my plan is to put in a couple of little photos or quotes or something here. So I'm going to leave that open just for now. And now let's get some half boxes in on the evenings. So again, looking at the colours, trying to match things in a little bit. I'm going to leave them just sort of sticking up a bit so I can slip some washi underneath, which is a little trick that I learnt from the very lovely Sarah Marie, who has a fab YouTube channel. And she is so, on her video, she's like the most positive person I've ever heard talk. She's just fantastic. And she's so bubbly and lovely. She's another member of my design team. But she's great. So yeah, check her out. She's Simply Sarah Marie. Lives over in Canada. Very lovely lady. There we go. And now for this one. So I'm going to stick some washi down first this time. Now that I can work out where I need to leave it. 2. Oh, I'm really enjoying how this kit's coming together. It's looking very, very pretty, I feel. Now half that's going to sit there, isn't it? Stick you back there. Get a slightly thicker piece. There we go. Oh, wrong one, but that one's going to go there. I need that one now, don't I? Yeah, there we go. So in other news, EllieBeth Designs is no longer fully a one person plus one husband operation. I have somebody who started working for me last night, who is one of the members of my church, and she's in the youth there. She's called Ellie, and she's fab. And I thought it was really funny that, you know, Ellie is working for EllieBeth Designs. Somebody on the Facebook group said, I just need a Beth now. And I thought, yeah, actually, I do. Could be quite fun. So, yeah, so you probably might see her around on the group a little bit. So do make her feel very welcome. She's very new to planning, but, you know, she's a girl. She loves stickers, like we all do. And, no, she's really, really lovely. And she's picking things up super quick, which is fantastic. So that's going to make my life a little bit easier as well. Just having a few extra hours a week of some help. And shall we go solid pink there? Shall we go? Yes, we'll go solid pink there. Okay. It's a little bit too low, isn't it? I'll just move you up a little bit. The beautiful thing about repositionable paper is, surprise, surprise, it's repositionable. But no, in all seriousness, you can stick it on top of another piece, another sticker, and peel it off, and it's not going to damage the sticker underneath as long as you're relatively careful. And it just, yeah, works really, really nicely. Okay, so that's coming together quite lovely. So, quite lovely. What kind of English is that? Quite nicely. So now I think I'm going to get my weekend banner in place and make a decision about what I'm doing with these 2 boxes up here. I do still need, realistically, I think, some checklists. So I'm going to pop some in there. And again, let's just match them in. And I'm just going to put the weekend banner over them so that it forces some of them to be covered up, so I can't just work away all weekend with things to do. There we go. Because there's always housey things to do, and you know, stuff that's going on. Put that in there. It covers over 1 dot. That's fine. There we go. So that's our weekend banner in. Starting to think a February one would have looked better, more red. That might get switched out later. We'll see what it feels like. And now I think I'm going to work over on my sidebar. And as I said to you before, I've kept this "Love is spoken here" quote that I want to use in here. So what I'm going to do, oh no, there's the thing, that's really orangey yellow, I've just noticed that. It's interesting. Is I want to just leave a sliver, tiny little sliver of that red showing. And I'm just wondering, what have I got left in terms of washi? Yeah, I can. I'm going to use this up the top. So, take you off for a second. Turn this round a bit. Oh, come on, go down. Obviously, I mean, if you've not bought the washi pack for this kit, well, just use any washi that you've got that'll coordinate with it. You know, you don't have to use just, you know, you don't have to buy all 3 parts of the kit to be able to do something similar. You can mix and match in anything that you've got, really. I did have my eye on some lovely cherry blossom washi for absolutely ages, but I didn't end up getting it. Okay. There we go. And this little short piece, I think, is going to end up... no. Probably sit it underneath this quote, I think. So let's get you in place. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually gonna... Oh, rats. Never mind. It's what you get for sticking stickers to your finger and then just yanking them off. There we go. Can't even tell. Beautifully done. And we'll just pop that across there as well, because what I'm going to do here is use from the basic weekly kit the different checklists here of to do, to go, to clean, and so on and so forth, and I'm just going to build them up into a sidebar going down the side. But before I do that as well, I do want to put in some washi either side of it. So this is where having the skinny washi comes in quite useful. So what we're going to do is we're just going to edge the page with that. I think we'll do, will we do the whole page or will we just do that bit? Decisions. Let's start it from the bottom and see what it looks like. I'm a great fan of experimenting. Because the thing is as well, otherwise, once you've watched one Plan With Me video by me, you've watched them all, haven't you? Which should be a bit naff. Potentially. I don't know. Would it? Do you want to see something planned in the same way every single week? I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to put in a call because I have a feeling I'm going to have some phone calls to make next week. And just put that in there. There we go. And the thing that I might just use is a this week header as well. And just pop that across the centre of that nice sort of wood grain effect washi this week. So to call, left that sticking up so I can slip a piece of washi underneath when I can find the sheet. And yeah, there we go. Okay, so I've gone ahead and built the rest of the sidebar and just started to finish off putting in a few of the details for work and appointments that I've got coming up. So this is it before the pen. And I just wanted to show you what I've got left in terms of stickers at the moment. So obviously the February headers, I've only used a few of those, just sort of 1 week's worth really, though I've still got all those to do as well. From the weekly basic kit, I've still got all the heart checklist, lots of icons, which I will add some in shortly, and the little checklist as well that fit down the bottom. I've got quite a few of the boxes left, as well as those in terms of the ombre and the teardrops. I've got one full box and 3 half boxes left, and that's what I've got left on the washi pack. So, you know, I've not been scrimping on my stickers here at all, but I still think there's probably enough to get another week's worth out of here easily. So that's there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and just write in the different appointments and things I've got going on this next week. So I shall bring you back once I've done that. There we go, so that's all filled out now. You'll see I've got quite a few blank bits here and there, and you know, I've left some spaces deliberately blank to add in photographs and things or little jottings that I might want to put down. But I'm really pleased with how it's come out. I've added in some icons here and there and that laundry today or naked tomorrow sticker that I wanted to get in. And yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this Plan With Me video. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more of these. And yeah, I shall talk to you next time, guys. Take care. Bye.